I think it is time. I've slept through the night. The rain has stopped. Looks like we should have clear skies for at least a little while. I've already undid the handbrake on the DE2. I've got my job set up in my inventory here. It is almost 7 o'clock. I think that's pretty much it. Got to make the run to the DH4 and the DE6 after we validate. So let's get started. That is all 9 jobs. I'll meet you at the DH4. Open her up. Release the handbrake. Crank her up. Everything else here looks fine. Actually, there's something I do want to do with that. Let's release that. A lot of times the DH4 runs hot. I want to know why. So what I'm going to do is, I actually need to run the DH4 anyways because I got to pair it to the remote. I'm going to put this cutout. And we'll give her some throttle. Oh, wait. Might help if you're in gear first. Let's do that first. Probably going to get some wheel slip because of the track. Automatic sander was working for the DE6 but not for the DH4, so we kind of got to manually do that one. And we're up the hill. Starting up the hill. Got a long way to go. A little bit more power. Oh, there it is. Turn on some headlights, I guess. Okay, so we are running hot with the DH4. Interesting. So it didn't take long for that to get hot. Well, I'm thinking about it, let's pair it. And one of the other things that I need to do is it Forest South? Yeah, so we're going to be coming in from this direction. We're going into 2I and then backing into 6S. I needed to correct that, and then the other thing I needed to correct was, let me make sure I'm not. Good. Oil well central. Didn't check the through lane there. So we're going to be going left. little bit of sand needed. Okay, so we made it to the top. And we're still not even up the mountain yet. Still not out the yard. That's taking a lot of wheel slip. I might need to drop a notch there. See? I can't see. Can't see the end of the train. It's too foggy. I think we're up the hill now. Oil well central, and then it'll go right and then left. I'm glad I checked that. Some more power. I wonder if the DE6 could have did this by itself without the DH4. I mean, it's only 2,000 ton. DE6, oh, that's the slug. Let's see, DE6. Well, it can handle 1,200 ton on a 2%. But with the slug helping out, that might, I don't know. Curious now, I want to know if it can handle it. Alright, we are gaining speed. Cut back on the throttle a little bit. Apparently I didn't have to back up to get a running start. I didn't even set my train length. Whoops. I have to make sure to do that. After I drop off these two cars, that's going to be 309 meters taken off. So the distance tracker goes to 1,000. Okay, so we're coming up on city south. Down to about 35 to go through them switches. And what I need to do, jump out here. Hope that B3I is clear. This is just awesome. Gasoline, ammonium nitrate, the empty cars. Forestry trailer should be coming up behind that. They are. Have the diesel. Diesel, start putting the brakes on. DE2 should be showing up right behind those cars there. There it is. Well, there's been no sudden stop with the train, so I guess B3I was empty. Try and stop it round about there. All right, let's get this cranked up, and actually let's release the brakes here. Nope, wrong button. Then moving forward, open the door. This one, yeah. This one to get it moving. A little bit more. Okay, that should be fine. Out of the way. Nope. Forward. Let's go. Now we're gonna have to keep an eye on that as well, because I don't want to get too far. storage is empty. Awesome. That makes life a lot easier. Get a little bit more of a bump. And we'll have to go apply the handbrake to those as well. Don't think we made 11 minutes. Stopping time. Alright. We'll shut that off. Shut that off. No. Talking about handbrakes on that one, and I forgot to set this one. Yeah, there you are. Okay. Okay. Oops. Brakes. Okay, that's the handbrake there. Let's detach. Should be 11. Attach that. Get a work train. Almost thought I was in the wrong yard. That should be LH00 and 11. On to the next one. Of course, this is going to be maxed out. It's 1 kilometer. So from that point, let's see, we actually have 982, so I'll go 980. So 1, 2, that should be fine. Not that it's gonna matter because really won't be getting above probably 30. Just to get a sense of how long this train actually is. This is the 70 mark. Only made it to 400 meters. Seventy coming down. Train still hadn't reached the 70K on the other one. Alright, let's release a little bit there. That just reached the 70K mark. There's 40. I think most of this right here is going to be 40. I don't remember what the switch is though. I go up to Forest South, and I know it's going to be a pretty hefty incline if I remember correctly. I might not be. Be able to see the back of the train here shortly. Gotta watch my speed. So there's a 60. Start that. We're still down. Still around the curve over there. Oh, trees are in the way. There's some diesel. It's ammonium nitrate. Oh no, that was the gasoline. 70 coming down. Still doing 34. Okay, well, couldn't see the end of the train. Okay. Oh, that's that one. Our speed, oh, 20. Oh, yep. All brakes a go. We're gonna derail. Maybe not. Made that just in time. That we slowed down pretty fast, pretty hard. This is gonna take a while to get through. There's the 60. Look at that. That's the gasoline. There's still the ammonium nitrate, the empty cars, and the forestry trailers behind that. That is crazy. There's the ammonium nitrate, empty cars. Will we be able to see the forestry trailers? Oh, we might miss them. Nope, nope. There's the start of them. Wow. Oh, that's a hard climb. There's the end of the train. Oh, trees. There it is. We need more power. Okay, there's Forest South. Anything on the input? Nope, we're good. It has a ways to go. Wow, the end of the train still isn't beyond the 20K turn. This is nuts. And that's only going to cut 110 meters off. Wow. There it is. It just made it past the 20K. So what I need to do is jump out here. Actually, get on this side. So we've got the forestry trailers and the empty cars that need to be dropped off. What I'll do is I'm going to stand at this back one here. Okay, there's the ammonium nitrate. That set of empty cars is going to go in B6. Should be able to start pulling the throttle down. Okay, there's the forestry cars. Well, we must be going downhill. We're applying some brakes. There they are. This is awesome. I'm loving this. Okay, there's that one. We'll apply this handbrake here, detach, and let it pull forward. We're gonna have to ride on the back of it because, ooh, one of our trains on a decline, so that means we're probably gonna need some sand. Forward. 2 notches on the throttle. This is one of the reasons why I always want to bring a DH4. Simply because the DE6 cannot be paired to the remote, and on long trains like this, kind of need something to be able to do that. He's a nice hefty hit. See if we can push him. Should be fine right there. That one and this one on. Okay, so that should be forestry trailers and the empty cars. That's 4 jobs down. 5 left. Go ahead and unhook this one. And we'll take our run down to the end of the train. Or I should say the beginning of the train. Okay, so our total length now is 710 or 711. So we'll go 10, 20, 30, and 40. I mean, dealing with the slug, the DE6, and wrong way, and the DH4. Should be close enough to the distance. Give some power. Okay, we're only pulling 1147 tons now. So our next stop is in the farm to deliver the ammonium nitrate. Train's getting shorter. We're able to pick up speed a little bit faster. Got the split coming up. Don't remember what the speed of it is. So we're going on left. Okay, so it'll be 60. We're good. Still need some brakes because we are on a decline. I'll apply some dynamics. It's a 90. The train's getting away from us and the brakes are getting hot. Might have an issue in a little bit. Yep. Okay. Okay. Getting dangerously hot. Dynamics are fully released. A little bit on the train brake. That's going to be some damage. Okay, we can release some of the brakes here. Maybe not. Because I think this is a pretty hefty turn here. Yeah, no brakes are hot. Okay, yes, I know. You can hear the brakes squealing. Oh, they're not happy. They are hot. And that's another steep decline there. We're gonna wind up having a runaway train because I'm gonna have to release the brakes to cool them off. Should have slowed down a lot harder than that. Yeah, they are not happy. I might have to stop and let them cool off. Which we're not far away from the farm, so I should be able to release them. Okay, I believe the dynamic is released. Get out here. Looks like we're getting into the nighttime, so that, oh no, the rain. We still got some uphill to go. Alright, we'll start applying some brakes. We'll start running this way. The brakes. Unhook. Let's get to the station. And that should be the only drop off here. We've been running for almost an hour now. That's nuts. To get back to the train. Alright, we're at a 60. We're about to come into Oil Well Central. How's our brakes doing? Nah, not the greatest, but yeah, go ahead and release. Let's see, we're gonna go 680. See, how much weight are we pulling now? 959. So I think from this point, the DE6 should be able to handle the rest by itself. Our total length is basically 640. So with another 40 added for the DE6 and the slug, should be fine. I think our speed limit here is 60. Of course, the yard's going to be 50. I think on the next drop off I might shut the DH4 down. Of course I might need it in the rain. Well, no, shouldn't need it. Oh, there's 60. And there starts the raindrops. Oh, you know what? I wasn't even using the dynamic brakes. I'm an idiot. I was actually using my independent brake. There's the dynamics. Wow, I was hitting the wrong brakes. I was using my independent brake instead of my dynamic. I was wondering why the... Wow. I believe that's the set of cars. Yeah. This is going to be the set of cars that has to go into A3 that's under that shed there. And it actually looks like it's empty. Oh, this might actually work out then. So we can go ahead and put those in 3I, in C3I, and these in A3S. Okay, let's start. No. Start applying handbrake. Train brake. Oh wait, I need to be at that one, don't I? I do. Go. Jump on the back, go in reverse, release the brake, give it some throttle. And overshot. Lock that one. Unhook that. Get it moving forward again. Yeah, that looks empty. Cool. Okay, what we got back there? Oh, it's only one car. Cool. That should be enough. I'll just hook this here. That should be plenty enough. Okay, that should be far enough. Go ahead and unhook. And might as well just leave the train idle there. Alright, so that is that one and that one. Take our money and run. Alright, shut that one off. Should be fine from this point forward. Let me check my length here. Should be 360, so we'll go 400. That is our new length. And let's push her forward. Crazy thing is, we have been maxed out throttled that entire way. Those mining vehicles and them crane parts, they got some weight on them. Okay, is 3i empty? It is. Okay, good. There we go. Oops. A little too early. We'll turn it in. Paid. There's 80 coming down. Steep decline, so this time let's apply dynamic brakes. There's the track for the BE2 to unlock it. It's Bob's garage out that way. We're still at 50 coming down on the hard. Oh. Yep, slippery track. E2I is clear. What I'm gonna do is actually gonna cut that. That way both of our locomotives are shut down. We have enough momentum to get into the siding. And I don't have to run all the way back to the front of the train, and the station's here. So last but not least, there we are. All 9 jobs completed. And now we got 328. So that was our 275,296 and 50 cents. Can't forget the 50 cents. I think that'll be it. That was really enjoyable. I completely enjoyed doing that. I've been wanting to do that for such a long time. And I was surprised whenever I came down from getting the slug, I was making the comment of, I'm going to take all of these jobs, whether they go somewheres or not. And they wound up all going somewhere. So that was a treat. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I'm going to try and get back to manufacturing goods. So I could pick up the last 2 parts for the last 2 museum pieces I have. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, bye.